Hello, my friends. I'm Clover, and this is Genuinely Approachable Sudoku, and today we are solving Knoxvillian Fluxvalve by Philip Newman. This is an XV pair Sudoku, and that means we're placing the digits 1 through 9 once each in each row, each column, and each outline 3x3 region. Then there are also some X's and V's marked in the grid. Wherever you see a V, the two digits on either side have to sum to 5, like the Roman numeral 5. And wherever you see an X, the two digits on either side have to sum to 10, like the Roman numeral 10. So I'm going to start by penciling in the one X that already has one of its digits given, and then we're going to kind of work our way around the grid, penciling in as many of the other ones as we can. So this has to be 2 plus 3 because it can't use a 4, so it goes like that. This has to be 2 plus 3 because it can't use a 1 or a 4, which means this is either 2 or 3. And now if you look at this V, there's something kind of cute going on here. If this was 2 plus 3, then we would have nothing to put in this cell. So this must be 1 plus 4. This must be 1 plus 4 because we've already used 2 and 3. This must be 2 plus 3 because there's a 1 in the column, and then that's 1 plus 4. And then this cell can't be 1, 3, or 4, so that must be a 2 with a 3, which makes this an 8. So this is going to be 1 plus 4 because you can't use a 2 or a 3 there. This can't use any 1s. There are 1s there and there, so this must be 2 plus 3. And I think that's all for the V clues, so let's work on a few of our X clues. So 2 plus 8 is 10, and 3 plus 7 is 10, so that has to be 7 or 8, and this also has to be 7 or 8. This one doesn't use a 1, 2, or 3, so it must be 4 plus 6, and then there's already a 4 in this pair in this region, so it goes like this, 4 and 6. And then, therefore, this can't be 4 plus 6. It is 1 plus 9, making that a 4. Now, this is either a 6 or a 9. But if it was a 9, we would have 2 1s in the column. 9 plus 1 makes 10. So that must be a 6 as well. So that's going to be a 4. Here, we can't use a 2, 3, or 4. So this has to be a 1 plus 9. This is either 2 plus 8 or 3 plus 7. So I'll mark that as 7 or 8. This is going to be 6 or 9 because it's 1 plus 9 or 4 plus 6. And then this cell, actually, probably the easier way to see this is that we have 2 6s here looking into this region, which makes this a 6. Because there's nowhere else in the region to actually put a 6. There's also a 9 looking into the region, and there's nowhere else we can put a 9 other than right there. And that tells us there's going to be a 9 in one of those cells, but that's not going to be relevant for a little while. Okay. Where to next? So in this row, we still need a 2, a 3, and we still need a 5, a 7, and an 8. So that'll be a 5, 7, or 8. I have these 2 9s looking into region 1, which is going to place a 9 right here. And that will actually place a 9 there because now that's the only position for 9 in that region. So then these are from 5, 7, and 8, and this is from 5, 7, 8. And now, interestingly, we have 5, 7, and 8 all accounted for in this region. So these guys, this is a little tough to see, but hear me out. These guys can't be 5, 7, or 8. They can't be 1 or 4, so they must be from 2, 3, 6, and 9. Those are the remaining digits. We have a 2, 3, and 9 here, so that's now a 6. And we know that one of these is going to be a 9. There's a 9 right there, so that's not a 9. And here is our 9. And then this will be either 5, 7, or 8. These are also going to be from 5, 7, and 8 because of the column. But if we look at this row, we already have a 5 and an 8. So that is actually a naked 7. That's the only digit it can be. And then 8 plus 2 is 10. 2 plus 3 is 5. This becomes a 5. The 2 makes this a 3. And that resolves another one of our 10 clues. And the 8 lets us eliminate that. This is going to become a 3. We can eliminate 8s from these 2 cells. Okay, now we need 2, 5, 6, and 8 here to finish off this region. Those can't be 2s, and that can't be a 2 because there are 2s looking at them, so that's going to be a 2. Those are going to be from 5, 6, 7, and 8. There's a 5 in the region already, and there's a 6 in this row. Those are from 5, 7, and 8 because of the row, but there's a 5 in column 8 already, so that's the only place for a 5 in row 1. So now I have this 7, 8 pair. So these guys are going to be from 2, 3, 6, and because I already have a 2 and a 3 in this row, that is a naked 6. That rules 6 out of these cells and gives me a 6 right here. And now there's only one place I can put 6 in column 4, which is right there. I need to put a 1 in region 2, and then this is going to be either a 7 or an 8. Okay, now these cells in row 7 have to be 6 and 9. They'll go like that. These are going to be from 5, 7, and 9 to finish off region 7. This is going to be a 9 because I have a 9 looking into there. And these are now 4 and 7. And these are going to be 2, 3, and 8. I have a 2, 3 pair in column 7 already, so that's going to be my 8, and then that will be either a 2 or a 3. And then these will be from 2, 3, and 8. This is the only position for a 7 now in this region, so that'll be a 7. And that lets me finish off some Sudoku that I kind of left unfinished earlier, like that. Now here I'm going to need a 2 and an 8 to finish the column. And I also can eliminate a 3 there because I know there's a 3 in the row at this point. And I have an 8 here, so that's now a 7 and an 8. That makes that a 2 and a 3 and a 2, which resolves that. And also the bottom right. Okay, these cells contain 4 and 5 to finish off their row. And that's going to resolve the 5, 7. And these cells contain 6 and 7. And that is how you solve Philip Newman's Knoxvillian Fluxvalve. Hope you guys liked that one. That was a little bit tricky. I had to solve it a couple times actually to get my head around it. But I did enjoy that. I like a good XV pairs Sudoku. And if you want to solve it yourself, the link is in the description below this video. I will see you again in 3 days.